All right, we're back. It's Shiyu Defense Day. Again, like last time, I'm dragging my feet to do the deadly assault thing. Um, yeah, what do we got? Like 6 days. We'll see how that goes. Um, yeah, I just if you don't get rewards out of it, it kind of makes you a little bit lazy. But yeah, let's take a look at this. Wind and physical, which I'm assuming. So Jane, this is just Jane. That's really all there is to it. Ether, and then I need anomaly. But I'm out of anomalies. So the next best thing would probably be some kind of ether. Let's look at the enemies. Electricity. What do you guys think? If we go in here with like Sambi and Trigger and Nicole, because we get a 20% ether damage increase, if I bring Nicole into this, she'll have her own ether damage anomaly. So if she out of the three, out of Trigger, Sambi, and Nicole, out of those three, Nicole's application rate, I think, is the highest just because I have her full mindscapes. One of her mindscapes increases the application rate. Anyway, the point being is that we could get a 15% defense reduction, and that's about it. Nothing fancy, but all attribute resistance reduced by 15% as well. So it's to our benefit to just have Nicole. It wouldn't be worth doing this, but some people run their Nicole on Anomaly Mastery in the top slot here in 6. You could do that, but I do generally think that ER is better, obviously, for her because the more bubbles you get, the better. But hopefully, with enough bubbles procking her ether anomaly, whatever, we get even more defense shred because we have 65 right now because 25 from Trigger, 40 from Nicole is 65, minus 15 from the stage buff, which is what, 70, 80, so 80 in total. 80% defense shred is no joke. So I'm probably just gonna bring Sambi into this because, again, you guys can correct me if if you guys know more specifically how the scoring system works. But from what I can gather and what I've been able to do in the last one, like let me go see mission log. So this is what we got last time. Oh, it doesn't give you your ranking. I got 8. This one 115. The ranking was like 9%. I forgot what it was. Top 9%, something like that. What is this? Does this give me? This doesn't give me anything. Anyway, point being that I went pretty well last time. So the point I'm just saying is that if we can wipe out the first 2 waves really quickly and they're electric weak, whether just because the main boss is an electric weak, it doesn't really matter too much. But that's kind of what I've gathered from that. So let's. I guess we'll just fill out the teams as we go to make it a little more convenient. Unfortunately, Yuzuha is getting muscled out right now because the buffs favor anomalies. So if I bring Yuzuha's a support unit, so she doesn't trigger the third thing. So we either get 40 or we're missing 80 anomaly proficiency points by bringing in Yuzuha, which is, again, they're just stacking in her favor. I think when it goes back to normal, we'll probably just put Yuzuha back in there. But for now, the game is trying to shill obviously Ramiel. Ether damage. Now, the other thing I could do here, which wouldn't be too bad either, is something like this, and then probably just bring in, what's her name? Trigger. This will end up working because, first of all, this is applying anomaly, Aether anomaly. She's applying Aether, and then he's also applying Aether. So I might just run this, I guess. It wouldn't hurt, but we'll see what happens. So there's that. Not to mention my Pyroas is actually pretty strong. See if we can take a look at him. 60%, 150, 33k. And that's on. This is a ether damage. Look at this piece. This piece is ridiculous. Anyway. He has no pen ratio right now. His crit rate is 60 plus his weapon gives him another 20, which is what? 80. Plus Nicole gives him 15, so that's 95. Oop, pardon. And then finally his one of his mindscapes that you get gives him like 8%. I think it's the first one, honestly. 8% crit rate. So he has 100% crit rate with this build. Now, ideally, the build I like to run which one is it? which I think it's this one. I mean, I could even give him this one. What happens if I do this? I'm thinking about this plus this, I guess. 55. You want 57. At 57 crit rate, he gets 100% without overcapping too much. For some reason, this gives me an S rank. At this, we're at 97% crit rate, so we're not overcapping, and we're investing a little more into crit damage. The pen ratio over the Aether damage bonus is like neither here nor there. It's kind of good, but it doesn't really matter. This one has really good rolls. The problem with this one is this defense needs to have been replaced by like crit rate or something. That would have been slightly better. Like if that was crit rate, he would be 100% where he needs to be in terms of crit rate. He'd be at 100%, not overcapping, and then all the other stats would be good. But unfortunately, it is not that. So, see, this is terrible. Like this one's trash. But for now, I don't know what to do. What I could do is maybe, what is this? What? 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a +7. So if I get a +7 with crit rate on it, what is this? 3, 4, 5, 6 is a +6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're missing some rolls here. I mean, if I wanted to be more, I mean, the other thing I could do, right, is just run him on this. And this would probably boost him through the roof. How much crit rate is he at? 60. So we've got 186% crit rate. The same attack, or crit damage, the same attack. This will probably be better, but again, as always, I have to repeat this every time. I don't swapping gear sets around. So because Yixing Wang makes the best use out of that set, I prefer to just leave it on her and not have to swap it back and forth. And now I lost where that piece was. I had this one. Let's see.
Wild and bright.
Some flames
Oops.
never die. Let's untie the reins.
Let's see.
Some flames
Yeah,
never
I'm
die.
like, because we're getting Aether damage from the map, I'm probably just gonna go with this. And then here's the other thing. You kind of want the crit rate. So what if we do, because he has totalized, so you really want to make sure you hit that. I guess we can do this plus where's that other one? This one. Let's see what this gives us. 55. So we're missing 1 crit chance. If I do 1 less crit rate, that's +2. This is +1. Oh, this is terrible. Do I have any other pieces? Wow, that's too much crit rate. Actually, this one's missing crit damage, but what's that? That's the same as the other one. So if I do this, and then I do this, I do this, that should be better, right? Leaves me at a good spot. 53. That's even lower. Oh my gosh. How am I ended up with way worse stats here? I have higher attack. I'm at 34. I used to be at 33. So does that make this worth it then? You guys are just watching me throw gear around. I wasn't expecting to use him, so that's why I'm trying to figure this out as I'm going along here. 57, 150. We have higher attack. This feels like crap. It's just not. We have 100 more attack than we had last time, and we have 8% pen ratio. But
I write my own story.
Whether it's worth it, I can't even I don't know. This piece is ridiculous. A lot of his gear is really good. I would have loved to have a attack percentage on this, but the fact that we got 4 crit rate on this is just dumb. And then this obviously is broken. So we're just probably gonna go with this. There's really no reason to look at it another way. So we're taking this, and then are you wearing impact? Okay, and then we're taking this. That's her gear. So for now, that's that. That took way too long for no reason. Ice specialty, basic attack, ignore 70%. Attack agent uses a chain attack or EX special. Their ice damage increased by. So basically, this is nobody gets any benefits from this. Like none of my units get benefits from this. Is the point I'm trying to make. Because if they're an attack agent, which I have a bunch of attack agents, right? I have Sambia, whatever. I could probably use them, but they get ice ignore resistance. So this one is only specifically for Sigrid. This is not generic, right? This one says if I have an attack specialty and I use these things, it boosts. Oh, crit damage. Okay, so this is the only one we can use. So I need an attack unit that uses a decent amount of EX special plus crit damage to do this. So they are ice and physical weak. So does that mean, do I just bring in, am I just bringing, where's Dylan or Yeshing Wong? I guess we're bringing Yeshing Wong into this. Right. Yeshing Wong doesn't use a lot of chain or EX specials. However, she does use them every so often. You weave them in there whenever you can. So we'll try this. We'll wipe these two guys out pretty well. I think that's it. And we're just kind of like, what's the word? We're throwing overpowered units at this because I don't have a lot of specific stuff that I can do here. Obviously, we could probably use him down here, but I think he'd be better up here. So, what else? Yeah, we'll try this one first. I want to do this one. Next, and then we'll show off the builds.
Which alias should
This is Jane, 413. These are her pieces. Pretty good. This is probably the one that could use the most improvement, but other than that, I like it. This is her set and everything. Her gear hasn't changed. It doesn't really change. A lot of this stuff is kind of broken. Like this is pretty good. This is a plus what? Plus 6. What is that? 4, 5, 6, another plus 6. This one's actually kind of low. This could be replaced. And so could this. This is actually really good, and this is pretty decent as well. So I'm okay with that. Then here we go. Ramiel. Not too bad. Let's see. And we got the 4K attack, which is a good thing. So
Shall we dance?
let's just get in there. I think her skills are all, yeah, her skills, I mentioned, I showed this earlier, but her skills are all ready to go. So she's finally completed. I don't have to worry about anything else with Ramiel. This is what Jane plus her weapon, Valina, Ramiel, and her weapon. This is the 5-cost team, so not the cheapest, but also not super expensive.
Find your weak. I'll make it painless.
Let's just kill him.
Be even more dazzling.
Ramiel and a lot of these like whatevers, it makes Jane not useless, but a little less vital in terms of. I messed up that, I think. Not doing her off-field attacks.
Ready to fight. Hit him where it hurts. Who said that? The pressure is rising. How's that? Ready to dance with me?
that beginning messed up like how my intro, like everything. I wanted it all to work out. She's not stunning! I think he's stuck in some kind of like transitionary phase. He's gonna start doing something.
Found your weakness.
He's doing this.
The wind scatters the past, and you are next. I'll remember your fall.
He should be dead after this. What was that? 38, almost 39. I think with some tighter play at the beginning, we could probably hit like 40, but it's not really useful. Combat data. And then we have to, of course, redo the entire team. Do this plus horse trigger.
What's standing? I've got your back.
This plus this. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I forgot to show off the team. I mean, I showed it off earlier. Well, I spent like 15 minutes building by Rose, but whatever. Okay. What's the game plan here? I'm going in, yeah.
Copy. Recalibrating. I'm here. Wield the blade with me.
Total annihilation.
You want to use up his, what's it called? His little enhanced basic attack as much as you can, but you kind of also want to like waste it whenever you have Nicole's bubble up, because you can cancel this right into that. Like the quick assists are really good to just spam that out real quick. This took way too long. I think
My bullets are one with the wind. Let me give you a little treat. Supporting position. Adjusting for wind. Firepower locked and floating. Flash! Suppress the enemy! Scorching sun! Restrain! Operating at critical levels.
ah. That one always baits me. The feint. I hate that move. It's just so irritating.
This bullet will reach its mark. Suppress the enemy. Her lasting flame.
Eternal imprisonment.
Wield the blade with me.
I don't actually know when you're supposed to, because you have to refresh whatever this is. I think whatever his up direction ult is. But I don't I don't read. I read it. I mean, I read all the skill one time, but I forget what it does, and I just know the order is bottom, top, and then right whenever you need to do what's it called, the totalize. And he killed me, or she killed me. Let's just start over. I hate fighting her because I get really sloppy. I just like start throwing stuff around. Anyway, yeah, like you're supposed to go down to get the main buff, and then I think that top one buffs your enhanced basic attacks, and then obviously the right one does the totalize. The left one is good for shredding down the what's it called, the miasma shield. But I don't know if that's ever useful because any ult is good for shredding it down. I guess because he can hold two ults, he gets up to 4,000. If you're hitting the cap, just burn one to take the shield off faster. But I don't know. It is what it is.
Wield the blade with me.
A clear path to victory.
I take point. Ether vision activate.
I have to figure out how to do this beginning part more optimally. I think if I get trigger to like the left and then line them up and shoot them, it's probably easier. But let's see what I can do here.
Adjusting for wind.
Here, we'll do this. Okay, I think we're good. They're grouped up. Ah, that probably took longer than like just doing it normally. If I'm being honest.
Wield the blade with me.
Annihilation!
You asked for it.
Oh, I wasn't fair. I didn't see him.
The pleasure's all yours. No room for mercy. Weapon restrictions removed. My bullets
I messed up.
are
I was
one
supposed
with
to
the wind.
ult then.
Recalibrating.
The fact that she doesn't have invulnerability on the first part of that really irritates me. Because she has like 1 second where she doesn't have invulnerability, and it's just like the most irritating thing in the world.
Bye-bye, suckers. Suppress the enemy. Scorching sun.
Eternal imprisonment!
Operating at critical levels.
Ah.
This bullet will reach its mark. Target locked.
Oh, I hate when you have EX special ready on her.
Wield the blade with me. Her lasting flame.
Total annihilation!
Alright, I have to survive this one. If I get hit, it's over. You missed!
I'll keep you safe.
He blinked! That took longer than it should have because I'm not used to fighting this boss. Yeah, otherwise, not too bad. Which is a pretty good... I mean, you know, Pyrois doesn't technically count because he's all free. Nicole is free 4-star. And then obviously Trigger's the main one kind of carrying the weight here in terms of cost value. Because she's a +3. But she doesn't have to be a +3. I mean, I might do this another time using like a free-to-play team. Because right now it's free-to-play except for Trigger. But that's just because I like Trigger, not because Trigger's like particularly overpowered or something. Well, I mean, obviously she is overpowered, but I'm saying I'm not using her because of how powerful she is. I'm using her because of how much I like her. But I think you could probably get similar results with something like what's her name? Pulchra. Yeah, something like that. Though Pulchra is not advised to use. It's not. You're not advised to use Pulchra because she has the evasive assist and not the parry to deal with the control phase. So take that however you want. So we're at 28, 25, 67, 67. What, 3? I need 32? 33. 32 and a half. I think we can get that here. I forgot who I was supposed to be using here. Physical, and I think we're just bringing Yexin Guang in here. Here's again the Yishing Wong build: 50, 230, 331, 51. This is all her stuff. Her attack is inflated because I do have an attack. Well, actually, never mind. It's just really good, I guess. I thought I had an attack piece here, but I don't. So the attack is that high just because it's that high. So I think this is a pretty ideal build. And you got this. As you guys saw, if you guys saw my summoning video, we pulled a dial-in merge. So she has more rock, paper, scissors, which means more alts for Yishing Wong. And then the all attribute resistance is really good. And obviously she's just built however. So 97, these are her stats. This is her weapon. And then lastly, we're looking at Suna. Again, Suna, 35. You could probably upgrade these more, but they don't really do very much. Well, actually, let's go see. This increases the heal. This doesn't seem to do anything, and this just it upgrades the damage on her like off-field attacks when she has to have the cat mark or whatever. I think, but don't quote me on that because it's not worth going. It's not worth wasting a hamster wheel to get her things maxed out, but it's worth going all the way up for that little bit extra damage. Or not all the way up, but just, so it's worth taking it as high as you can without wasting too many resources.
I'll be fine. Switching to smack them. Fortify. Unexpected call. I'll back you up. Frozen spirits, countless swords in harmony.
I thought I had more.
Got one for complaints. Smile, smile. The line is gone. What the heavens? Frost glistens. Shining edge. Ripstick, intercept, seal. Come daydream with me. Shift, shift. Unsheath. Fortify. Frost spreads. I cut through the
What's my
darkness.
score at? Are we at 25 yet? Oh, we already hit 24.
What the heavens? The Qingming's might.
And then I have another ult from Dial 1, so we'll see how this goes.
Forward! Turn around! A complaint? Too late for that! Hollow hat! Frost rains! I rise to the night sky! Radiant clouds! Frost glistens! Pure frost! Radiant clouds!
There we go. Almost 40. So not bad. This team is getting to be kind of expensive. It's still relatively cheap. The all attribute resistance from Dial In probably doesn't make that big a difference, and the extra like passive gain or whatever she gets from her little bar. I assume probably. I mean, it didn't feel like we got another ult phase. Like you probably could have gotten that many ult phases using a regular unit. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I'm out here being sweaty, and we still only in top 25%. The caliber of people, they're getting a lot better at this, so that's pretty interesting. That would mean I'd have to get like 50 here, 50 here, and probably 40 or 30 here. At least 30, which this could definitely be improved. Obviously, the opening is kind of sloppy, but we made it to 100,000 with a what? Let me see. Jane is 2, Valina 1, 2. So 5 cost team here, a 3 cost team here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 5 cost team here. Which again, it could very easily be a 4 cost team because again, I don't really think that what's it called, that extra Mindscape is doing all that much heavy lifting. But I mean, it's certainly not doing nothing, right? So, but yeah, like I said, I'll have to grind these out and see if I can get in the top 10%. That's kind of where I like to be. But you know, it's not about whether you want to be there or not. It's about how much effort you put into it. So I'll try to figure this out. But here, there's really nothing I can do in terms of like with these two, I could probably swap teams around a little bit and kind of see where I go from there. Like, it probably wouldn't hurt to bring in like Yexing Wang or Yishuan into this, like Yishuan, Dylan, and Lucia, or maybe not Dylan, obviously because what's her name uses her. But I mean, I could probably just do this with them two, with Trigger and Yishuan and Lucia, and we'll see how that compares. You know, all that kind of stuff. So there's lots of possibilities here. Definitely. The reason Yishuan might not be as good is just because the defense shred doesn't help her at all, but the defense shred helps here, this team. I might even go back and try the Sambi team again to see what we can do with this one. And then I'll probably try like a no trigger run, like a free-to-play-ish run. But I don't know. I like Pyrois, and the fact that him with Nicole is an excellent combo is really great for free-to-play players because they give you Nicole for free. And Nicole is just evergreen. Like, she's good on any team with any characters other than Rupture units. Specifically, again, because they have 100% defense pen. So the shred that she gives is worthless. She's even good on anomaly teams if you build her for anomaly teams. She's not amazing, mind you, but she's decent. Yeah, she's not bad. But again, it's up to you what you want to build. But yeah, I don't know. I like Nicole. I can never say enough good things about Nicole. She's fantastic. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. It should be the adversity thing unless some other thing comes out that I can some other kind of end game or something. But yeah, until then, that's that.